Certainly, I think the most exciting part of these workshops is for me is we sort of get together. I walk in the room and there are these kids and they don't know me and I don't know them, and there's this the distrust and the suspicion is just thick. And so there's a certain amount of work and vulnerability that I have to do to sort of open up and try to kind of show them there are no weapons, there's no agenda, hidden agenda. It's not like I'm going to try to embarrass them. And once we begin to establish that relationship, and they are coaxed into participating, to see the sort of, once they actually allow themselves to participate, to see the acceleration of their willingness to throw themselves into the arena is really exciting. And then by the end of the second hour, kids that have been sitting in a corner really not wanting to look at anyone are up improvising. I remember the first workshop I did, there were a couple of kids, young men, who were seemed to be very hostile to the whole idea. They had their hats down, they sat folded arms at the back of the theatre and weren't participating at all. And we went through a whole course, and we were doing this improv where they're building a house and doing different jobs, all with improvised imaginary tools. And suddenly they just quietly got up and came down and did the most perfect little improv of picking up a nail. One of them had nails in his teeth. He took a nail and hammered it in, and then took another, and it was so precise, both of them. I was totally blown away that they had been absorbing everything that was going on, and then decided to participate, and participated in such a way. And then you could see their pride and their sort of self congratulations when they did it, and thrilled that they'd allowed themselves to play and be as free as they were. And I found it very moving, and I like to think it was a change for them too, that might or might not have stuck. And I think that's the biggest thrill I get, is seeing how it gives the kids an opportunity to express themselves that they hadn't really figured on. And I urge anyone to get involved. It's the most rewarding thing possible to communicate successfully with another human being and hand them the tools for them to communicate their emotions and their feelings and their hurts and their story in a way that they hadn't necessarily thought of before. I don't think there's anything better than that.